Hi everyone, Kenfinity here, and here's my review of Speed, directed by Jan DeBont, starring Keanu Reeves, Dennis Hopper, Sandra Bullock, Joe Morton, Jeff Daniels, Alan Ruck, Glenn Plummer, Richard Lineback, Beth Grant, Hawthorne James, Carlos Carrasco, David Kriegel, Natsuko Ohama, Daniel Villarreal, and Simone Gad. Great cast, really is. And this film is about specifically two SWAT police officers who has to take care of this eccentric, bomber who's trying to, hold ransom this whole elevator cart of employees at this huge business, right? At the beginning. And some very strategic, hostage, subverting methods. They get out of that situation. Of course, no spoiler for how they rescue that entire, elevator car of hardworking employees and help the whole building in general. By getting that elevator system, getting back up working and everything. And so specifically, Jack is the main officer we're following, and his partner name is Harry. And Jack, he's younger. He's making sure, this elevator won't crash into the basement. And Harry, he's making sure that everything is, in the books, taken care of. And they both get medals of honor, and they're on the news. And our manipulative, bomber is watching this. Because, he still used those bombing skills. He was going to bomb it. But they stopped him. Yeah, you'll see exactly. I don't want to give away the hostage situation, but it's amazing. So Jack is, having a great time. He goes to a diner, but just a little bit after that, well, first him and his team go to a bar, and a lot of important words were said. Even though they should not have the substance. So Jack is enjoying stuff at a bar, but he gets a call from the evil, bomber, who, wants to make sure Jack doesn't miss this important bus because he armed a bomb to a city bus. Dun dun dun. And when the bus goes 50 miles, that bomb's gonna be cranked on. And that bus has to keep going above 50 miles, or it'll explode. So Jack, he rushes to the first car he can find. What are you doing, man? We need your help. Please, get in your important vehicle. And they chase out of this bus. And this young lady named Annie is chasing for the bus. This young woman, and Sam is the nicest bus driver. Everyone's getting to know each other on this bus. Hey, there's a young man who's in California, Hollywood, LA for the first time, and you like LA in general. Yeah, and Jack, he catches up to them. Who is this madman? But at first, Sam was like, no, you don't. Yeah, and in the meantime, the head of the police is also making sure that Jack and Harry are under control and everything, right? And Jackie gets on the bus, and one of the passengers man, we don't need this. I can get off the bus if I want to, man. And he had a gun the whole time, and so Jackie had to assess that situation with his gun. And the man, he accidentally injures Sam. I won't say how. And so everyone has to, come together even more. And Annie, she can drive. So she does keep driving the bus, right after. They have to keep it on the pedal course. And Jack is her navigator, taking her all the way through LA, and, they exit for LAX and everything, And then the chief of police, and everyone, many teamers they can, they pull up right next to Jack and the bus. And Jack, he talks to Harry, and Harry is finding out who is this demented, bomber, who was actually a police officer. Find out more. He wants to get all the records, give me cops, everyone. And in the meantime, man, this this bomber is watching football. He's watching just because he has a camera on the bus, right? But he's also watching football. He is an eccentric, he tells Jack. Yeah, but Jack's not having it. So it's mainly just everyone on the bus figuring out, man, what are we gonna do? Because they can't get off the bus either because the madman hijacked the bus. It will also explode if someone leaves the bus, right? So can't do that. And it's awesome how they get around that. No spoiler. So in the long haul, Harry and his team goes to a house that they think is the bomber's house. Man, it is terrible what happens to them because they got tricked. So Jack is even more revved up. Get rid of this madman. And Annie, she's just getting to know Jack, And it's just when like, what is going on here? Of course, But very strategically, they take the bus to an airport where they can go around in circles. And under a lot of circumstances, everyone gets off. Everyone's able to go out the back door, and they're able to take off because they trick the bomber, and whose name will be right here. And Jack and Annie, they get out the last moment, and everyone is ready. Oh, like, man, Jack, how many lives you got? The chief said, they get out of there, but it's not over. Our bomber, he uses his old police uniform to trick Annie. She's never seen him before. Dun, dun, dun. And yeah, he tricks her. Yeah, he tricks her into coming into the big train station with his AK-47. And everyone to run around, of course, run away and everything. And he puts a bomb suit on her. And of course, Jack, he has to go there now. Oh, Arthur just saved the ball. Told Andy that it was just cans. If you remember, And so now there's this hijack situation on this train, this high-speeding train. And Jack, first, he has to get on the train because he's not in the train at first. Because, of course, the bomber just got in with Annie at first, right? But Jack, he gets on top of her. Yeah, and the bomber, he gets his comeuppance. I know I have to be vague. The bomber gets his comeuppance. And Jack is able to finally slow down the train right as it's getting bursted out from the bottom of the ground. Because it's not finished. The rail's not finished, right? So you gotta get out of there. And finally, the bomber, he gets taken care of, you see. And Jack is able to have this new, extension to his saving life knowledge. And it's a really thrilling action film. It's amazing. And it's awesome how Jack and Harry, get their skills amplified 8,000 degree. Even though something terrible happens to Harry, he still learned more and everything. I loved how everyone on the bus, was so they weren't all just, okay, they were hesitant, like, what is going to happen on my daily route, And I do, have a close connection to the bus. I'll just say that. So it's really interesting seeing how they come together. And they help out each other a lot. There's so many specifics, so this is it. So it's awesome. This man named Stevens, that's the man who was, in LA for the first time. Yeah. He helps Jack specifically with finding out where the bomb was. And they really work together. So there's a construction worker, everyday people. It's amazing, of course. And, I would have liked to have seen more of the, solidifying, like, you need to do this on the bus. Like, what else everyone needs to do on the bus? And I love how this movie builds up. Like, first it's this elevator, right? And then, you see the bomber's cooking up something evil, literally cooking bomb. And it's cool how it literally just builds up. And then it's not just the train. I love how there's so many thrilling moments because speed could just be they're saving this elevator. It's not just the bus. So it's really cool how it encapsulates the whole. I never thought about that. How speed is not just the bus. All these nasty occurrences that got apprehended by the police. Yeah. I have to do it. Yeah, I have to do it. So it's awesome. Oh yeah, it's wonderful. It's really good. I would like to see more of how they're working together and more of how the police, uses their strategies around this nonsense. And a little bit more of how Annie, becomes a stronger person. She becomes stronger because of this. It's awesome. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please hit the notification bell so you know when all new videos come out. And thank you so much for all of my questions. I will make the Q&A video next week. It's coming up. Thank you all so much. I'm gonna make a discussion, let you all know, reminder, but it's coming up. Thank you so much. So you can still leave comments until next month, literally a week from today. I'm gonna make that video, so keep doing it. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please just keep doing everything. Please stay safe, and these videos will last infinity.